Breaking news. The candidate of the Social Democratic Party in the November 11, 2023 governorship election in Kogi State, Ajaka Murtala, has alleged that the election was rigged in favor of Usman Ododo of the All Progressive Congress. And as such, he won't even waste his time going to challenge the election in court. That the Kogi election was rigged. Going to court would be a waste of time. It's a planned work between INEC and the APC. So as such, he would not challenge the outcome in court, despite he knows very well that the election was rigged, my country people. This is like the first time we are seeing and hearing this kind of statement from an opposition party member who contested the elections, the Kogi State governorship election. He is the governorship candidate of the SDP, Mr. Ajaka, who has on several occasions escaped several assassination attempts by some alleged APC thugs in Kogi State, survived and escaped few attacks on few occasions. But I am so shocked that this man has decided that it would be a waste of time to challenge the outcome of the election in court. That's what he said. That the election was rigged with the support of INEC. INEC followed through count for the matter. He said that there would be anarchy in the country if the election was allowed to stand. According to him, in the whole of 5 local governments in the central, there was no election anywhere, yet they wrote results. Result sheets were given to Yaya Bello in the Okene local government area that turned out over 130 votes. How come? And INEC accepted that results, and what was on the beavers was less than 30,000. So they just added 1 to the figures. It became 130,000. So at this point, it's not as if he's trying to insult anybody. But he said if they do not do a checklist and investigate the officials that went to Kogi State and allowed this to stand, I doubt if there will be election in 2027, because people will go into the election armed, and you don't know what will happen at any moment. At this point, when INEC told us yesterday that they were looking into this case, they were hopeful that they would actually do something. 3 local governments were producing 230,000 votes. How was it possible? So he said when he was asked if he would go to court, he said no. When asked why he was agitated since he had evidence to prove about that the election was rigged, Ajaka said, what is he going to court to do? When the same INEC that did this is going to come as witness to defend what they did. It's a waste of time. He was asked a question. That means he will not challenge the outcome of the election in court. He said that is what he would do now. Except the party people want to go ahead. Because at this point, he's highly disappointed that the chairman of INEC actually allowed this to stand. So, after all the assurances that they had given that the election will be transparent, this and that and this, to him, INEC allowed him to waste his time, waste his money, mobilize people, only for INEC to come and write results. If you just tell us, say, you want Ododo to come and rule the state, let all the opposition parties and their candidates list their price for them to let go and forge ahead with their life. You come out and you waste people's time, people's money, and at the end of the day you expect me to go to court. Lie, Ajaka say e no go work. No be for dis country, Nigeria. E no go work. He has been around for the past 20 years and he know what it is. So what is he going to court to do? Something that INEC will come and defend and say they know what they are doing. He doesn't want to waste his time. He doesn't want to waste his energy. He doesn't want to waste his resources. Let him keep the remaining one that he has, because he has spent a lot during this campaign period. He has really spent a lot, has come out from his pockets. His pockets are light, but what can he do? After all the assurances, the promises. But what happened? So at this point, Ajaka claimed figures were inflated in favor of the APC, courtesy of the outgoing governor Yaya Bello. He's the man behind all these plans. The Okene local government area is what is shocking most people. What was on the beavers is less than 30,000. But what INEC gave the people was 130,000 votes. How many people dey Okene local government area? How many people dey Okene local government area? How many? Wey be say they come dey talk say na 130,000 votes. Sure. So my country people, how una see this matter? Because this is like, I am surprised. Say this man come out, come talk this kind thing. Say he no go ever try and say he wan go challenge the election for court. Lie. So guys, let's hear a few reactions from Nigerians. The first person said, do anything to win your vote, and for me, let others go to court. That is a wise decision, sir. Better days await you tomorrow. The best to go is to reform our electoral laws, where the INEC will provide all materials used for prosecution instead of the petitioners going rigorous task of providing certified copies of the materials. Okay. Well, I love your courage, my brother. Save your resources, save your time, save your energy, save your integrity. You're a very wise man. You've lost already huge sum of money and cannot afford to waste more on any lawyers who already know what will be the outcome of the case, even before proceedings start, just like they did to Atiku and Obi. All the best, sir. Well, it is well stated that there is no hope for common people. Our judiciary is something else. So you're a good thinker. You're a very wise man. This is the best decision ever. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, what are your thoughts on Ajaka's decision not to challenge the election? I'm dropping here.